My friend Kat Kinsman is here, and she is teaching me a mad genius tip for making Japanese Tamagoyaki at home. So, Tamagoyaki. It is a classic Japanese dish.
It is.
But it's very difficult to make and it often requires a special pan.
Oh yes, the makiyaki nabe. It's a flat, shallow pan, and who has room in their apartment for that?
Plus, you were telling me a story about how it could take up to a decade to master this.
Yes, if you've seen the movie Jiro Dreams of Sushi, the apprentice there has to work at the restaurant for an entire decade before he can even start to learn how to do this.
But Kat Kinsman and the extra crispy book, Breakfast. There's lots of mad genius tips in this book, but one of them includes a really brilliant idea for making this at home in the oven.
I'm gonna caveat here, this is not the authentic thing, this is an homage.
Tamagoyaki, it's those really beautiful rolled omelets that you see oftentimes at sushi restaurants. So I'm guessing there are eggs involved.
We're gonna go with a full dozen.
Okay, so.
You wanna get cracking?
Yeah, let's get cracking. Boom.
Boom.
So, what comes next?
Okay, so we have some fantastic ingredients here. We've got soy creamer. This brings some fantastic body and creaminess, and also no dairy, which is great for people like me with broken stomachs.
What is this beautiful, very fragrant
dashi.
broth we have here? Oh, dashi.
It's a lovely dashi, which we were joking before, it's like fish tea.
What do we have here?
This is mirin. It brings a really subtle sweetness, a little bit of umami in there, just traditional ingredient throughout a lot of cooking. And if for some reason you don't happen to have mirin, you could put in sherry and it would be just fine.
Another mad genius substitute. And then we have
white soy.
Put that right in.
Beautiful.
And then I don't know if this is traditional or not. I'm guessing it's probably not. So this is just light brown sugar. So we got 3 tablespoons of light brown sugar.
And again, don't be too fussy about this. If you wanted to do white sugar, I'm sure that would be just fine too.
And I think this is the fun part.
Yes.
Besides eating, because we get to use an immersion blender.
You don't want to aerate it too much. You want to blend it pretty thoroughly, but not to get too many bubbles in there because those are going to show up in the finished product.
And if you want to make it go faster, you can turn the knob on top.
I'm happy with this speed. So this will emulsify it just a little bit, get some of that good creaminess in there. And frankly, I
have a trick for when I'm doing things like this. Sometimes what I do is I lift it up to kind of check to see if there are any egg yolks on the bottom. So let's look together. Looks good to me.
It's like you're an actual genius, Justin.
I'm a mad genius. I lined this for Kat earlier, and it is a 9 by 9 inch baking pan that I've lined with parchment. It took a long time to get these corners in this pan. So we're gonna pop this in the refrigerator for like 12 hours or overnight. But guess what? I did it for you already. So
You give and you give and you give, Justin.
And look at that. You could see, if you get a close-up of that, you could see how all those bubbles that we incorporated are now gone.
So it does still need just a little bit of reincorporation. Notice I'm not like whipping, just in case anything separated a little bit. And there we go.
All right, so I will hold the strainer for you.
Okay, deep breath. You could do this with a handheld strainer. If a tea strainer is what you have, that is fine. You could probably even do cheesecloth.
And I like how nice and gradually you poured that. All right, we're gonna pop this in a, correct me if I'm wrong, a 300-degree oven.
But only for a while.
Only for 10 minutes. And then we're gonna drop it down to 200 degrees and it's gonna go for about an hour and 15 minutes. You wanna get the door and I'll carry it?
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be very gentle.
Gentle, the baby's sleeping.
Gentle. Got a sleeping custard here. All right, 10 minutes, then we're gonna drop it down to 200
Drop it like it's
degrees and cook it for another hour and 15 minutes. So we'll see you right back here. Here we are. And we have this beautiful Tamagoyaki that has been cooling. Can I do the honors?
Please do.
Okay, I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna slide it right out.
It's like a gorgeous sea creature right now.
It's so beautiful. Should we cut into this?
Yes.
I like to cut in half first.
I'm
And then I like to cut my halves in half so that I get really even.
Yeah,
cuts.
I like precision.
Ooh, it cuts so smooth.
Like a surgeon. And one of the gorgeous things about this too is that the slices will keep if you can wrap them individually in plastic wrap and have them for later. So you can make great little lunches all week.
Okay,
I think that's a perfect size.
I think that's a really good
So
size.
not so much, like half a brownie.
Ooh.
Right?
It's all it takes sometimes. And I'm gonna use my little offset spatula just because I like to. And I'm gonna give you
Ready?
a beautiful little
Thank you so much.
Tamagoyaki. Look at that. It's
That's
so good.
gonna be so delicious.
So jiggly. Should we cheers?
Yes,
Okay,
cheers.
It's just so good. It's like super light, it's super creamy, but it has a ton of flavor.
I would eat this all the time.
I think it's definitely a good breakfast food. Mm-hmm. So
And I am a breakfast journalist.
you are a breakfast journalist, and you worked on a breakfast book
Yes.
with extra crispy.
With extra crispy.
Okay, Kat,
Yes.
I am declaring this officially a Mad Genius recipe.
Thank you, thank you. I'm so excited for this honor.
Let's dig in.
Let's dig in.